I'm sick with the boss.
Okay.
He always ask me to do that things and push me to achieve the target and so on. But I'm sometimes of feeling stressful to that kind of things because I lead my team.
Alright.
Yes, and I have a team. And I plan to change my career to the better one that I'm not working with people. It's not working with people, but I'm not working for a man. For the man, it was like it just made our life more enjoyable, something like that. And I plan to have a business.
Oh, that's nice. Okay. Okay. So the main why you actually want to make this change is because of the reasons you mentioned earlier.
Yes.
Okay. So what would you like to achieve at the end of the day after this?
Oh, I'm actually I want to generate passive income
Okay.
with a sustainable business. So without being employed and just a self-employed. But I'm confused with nowadays, as we know the current situation, COVID-19, we face a lot of some kinds of a job that people find a job so difficult to find a job. And I have a stable position in my company, but I'm afraid if I leave or I quit this job, I will have to survive with that kind of feeling. Yeah.
Okay. So basically you already have this intention, and how do you plan to like make this change? What are your steps? I mean, like, what do you plan to do? How do you plan to do it?
How I plan to do it? Actually, I have planned for is it for business career? Or?
Yeah, correct.
Okay. I plan to have a studio in 10 years ahead. So
Very impressive.
because my passion is on photography. Yes, I want to furthermore develop my skills for that instead of the business administration.
Okay.
So I plan to have the sustainable income from that, and I love to do what I'm passionate of. Yes.
Okay, that's great. So currently you are basically employed, but you want to start this business. So you don't really know whether to actually do it full time
Yes.
by quitting your full time job and doing this on the side, or you just want to go ahead and just open a business and quit your full time job.
Yes.
Correct.
I'm confused with it.
Okay. Okay. Can I ask you how? How important is it for you to make this change in your life?
Actually, this is a big decision for me because I have a child, two children.
I understand.
Yes, and I need to support my family. So I'm thinking of to change my job from being employed to the business, the own business, so that I will be more.
You have more flexibility in terms of hours.
Yes,
to
more.
take care of the kids.
Yes, take care of the kids, and I will love do my job if I do something that I really want to do, the passion.
Okay, that's interesting. Very nice. Okay, basically, it's right now, currently, with this situation you're in, how well you think you're currently doing, and by actually opening up your own business, how do you look at yourself? So currently, maybe a scale of 1 to 10, how do you look at yourself being in the current situation you're in?
Oh Okay. Focus on my photography skill. I will rate 7 out of 10.
Okay.
But skill in dealing with people to get interest and trust my result, my work is only 3 out of 10.
Okay. Okay.
So that's lack of confidence to do it.
I understand. What you think you can do to move a little higher, a step higher? You know, what you think personally, what you can do?
Actually, to strengthen my goal to have a photography career, so I think I need to move to the baby step to have a partnership with someone else that already expert in this field. So I will learn more with them. And for the 2 years, I plan for the 2 years to have that learning process.
Okay.
Learn with the expert.
Okay. So you would actually require 2 years to learn with the expert before
Yeah.
you open up your own studio.
Yeah.
So in that process, what is your plan until you open up your studio? What do you plan to do?
Plan for the studio.
For the
to make
2 years
studio.
until you actually open up.
I'm actually doesn't think of the plan yet until I've experienced the way how people handling with this kind of to open up the studio is such a huge ambition, actually a huge dream for me, because you need to
Which is
know.
a great
yes.
dream, actually. You know, not many people have the kind of the boldness and the daringness and the passion to do it. So you are already in a very right
Yes.
step. Yeah.
But so I need some courageous to feel more to push me up. So I need to learn with somebody else. Yeah.
Understand. So in terms of your current job, what is actually your plan? I mean, like to open up your studio in 2 years, but in the meantime, what is your plan?
Plan. As I said just now, I will do a business partner with my friends.
Okay.
She is expert in this field, for
The
photography. Yes.
field. Okay.
But I'm still working
Mhm.
at that company first, so
Okay.
that I learn for the experience. And then I will decide to quit the job.
Okay. So basically, just let me clarify. Just to
Okay.
basically, you want to just go ahead with your current job,
Yeah.
and then on the part time, you actually want to start this partnership with your friend,
Mhm.
and then at the same time, you also want to enhance your skills and things like that for your final goal, which is to open up a studio.
Yes.
If it's true. So I think Mr. Lim, you have already told me what you want to do, and yeah, so I think pretty much you're clear.
Okay, so I'm just confused. Is either I want to make that kind of decision to leave the company, or just stay for another 2 years. That's
Okay, but this all depends on how financially stable you are currently, and so I think right now in terms of your financial stability, you would know best, and if you think you are financially stable, then then you can decide on your next step.
okay.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about that.
Okay.
Financial.
Okay. Okay. But it's a great, interesting, dream. Not dream. I mean, it's a great, interesting passion and a very nice plan. So basically, like right now, which with your financial stability, would you prefer to go on working and pursuing your dreams, or would you do the other way around?
Actually, I'm still confused with that.
Okay.
But maybe I will look for the 5 months first, in the 5 years month ahead, so that I can make the decision to quit.
Okay, currently in terms of financial stability, what is your scale, maybe 1 to 10? How do you view yourself?
Financial?
Yeah, financially, how stable
Oh, okay.
you are. I mean, so that you can assess for yourself how you're going to get and what you're going to do.
I think 5.
5. Okay,
Yes, in the middle.
so it's a 50% thing.
Yeah, 50%. 50-50.
Okay. In terms of time and things like that, do you with the full-time job, and would you be able to handle your time well?
I'm having a hard time to plan.
Okay.
Yes, to plan it because I need to cope with the situation with the permanent job and also
Your kids.
yes, my kids and also the part time.
I see.
So the time for the family will be lesser than for seeking a job.
Okay, but is there any other arrangements you can make with your current workplace, maybe to be employed on a part-time basis or something, while you still pursue your dreams full-time? Is that is that an option at your workplace? Am I losing it? The solution-focused part of it is not working.
Okay, come, let me do a quick debrief because at 11 I got another session.
Alright, let's give them a big round of applause. Tunggu. Duduk, sabar. Okay, so what did you notice that the coach do well? Compliment, very good in complimenting, making the person feel good. Did you feel good when she was saying nice things?
Yes.
Okay, very good. So,
Solve the problem.
it's okay. You made her feel good. What else?
Paraphrase the
Scaling question.
Kejap, let me listen to Encik Fauzi. Rapport and chemistry was built very fast. Okay, good. What else?
Scaling question.
Paraphrased very well.
Scaling
Okay.
question.
Huh?
Scaling question.
Scaling question was asked. Very good. What else? Supportive. Okay. Alright. So there are a lot of good things lah. Now let's learn from what do you think can the coach do differently?
I don't know how to conclude.
You didn't even get the goal clear.
But she wants to open the studio production.
Correct. So she wants to open a studio production.
Yeah.
And in your conversation, you asked 4 close-ended questions. Plus, you had actually asked, do you want to do this or this? Do you remember that part?
Yes.
Never, ever give suggestive questions. Because when you give a suggestive question, that means you have done the thinking of what you think she should do. Why are you working so hard?
By nature.
That's why. Where we need to work hard, we don't. Where we don't have to work hard, we do. Suggestive questions are questions where you tell the answer in the form of a question. And this is a very big problem, especially for people who are older than the person that is being coached. Parents automatically will feel, 30 years ago, I was like this. When I was growing up, Standard dialogue. Nowadays, my response to my parents is, Papa, I know that's when you were growing up, but today I'm growing up slightly differently, Papa. Okay? So, when you say a suggestive question, you are indirectly giving the answer, and that's not what you want to do. You want to take the answer out of her. Alright? Okay?
Okay.
What other things you notice that the coach can do differently? Listen with empathy. Correcto. So your footing itself was wrong. Thank you, Priya, for noticing that. Okay? You started itself by digging into the problem. So you must remember, in solution focus, there are certain assumptions that you make. The assumption that one of those few assumptions is to assume that that person does not have a problem. The person just wants to have a conversation with you. Don't go into a coaching session, okay, this person is problematic. I am the hero and the heroine of the country coming to save this person. Cannot lah. Alright? So because you started with what's the problem, immediately you got stuck. Yeah. Nampak? If you had asked, hey, what would you like to achieve at the end of this conversation? She might have said, well, I'm in a tricky situation now. I'm trying to make a decision, but I'm at a crossroad. I don't know, should I continue my full-time job and do part-time, or should I just go full-time into my, passion and photography and all that? So you see, you were stuck there simply because you went into the problem conversation. That is why if you use the second set of the conversations, then you will notice that, because the first question in the second set of questions is, what do you want to achieve? So if she says, this is what I want to achieve, this is my plan, this is my dream, so when you go in that direction, right, what you did is you went and did a U-turn.
Yes.
We don't like backdoor. Okay? U-turn and backdoors are not good. Okay? That's all I'm saying, nothing else I'm saying. In coaching, backdoor and U-turns are no good.
Politically correct.
Correct. Alright, what else do you notice that the coach should do and can do differently?
Please share.
Emily, your group, anyone? What you want to give an answer to what do you think that the coach should do differently?
There's a point the coach listed out everything that the coach is planning, like I want to quit job, part time, learning the skill and everything. I think the coachee should be the one who do that.
Correct.
This coach too.
Very excited to do work. Okay, good. What was her answer? Sincere. Okay, fine. Shuk. Okay. That question was not there. Correct. So remember yesterday I told you, whenever you ask a scaling question, it comes in a pair of 3. Wait, the word pair itself is 2, right? No, it comes in 3s, in a set of 3. Okay? Question number 1 will be the scaling question on a scale of 1 to 10. 1 being you are very unhappy, 10 being you are extremely happy in your current job. Where are you now? Oh, I'm at a 4. Okay. If you are already at a 4, what has helped you to get to a 4?
If the coachee says 0,
If the coachee says 0, that's wonderful. It's an opportunity for us to start now.
wow.
You are asking me the question, the CEO of an oil and gas company in South Africa asked me. Because we were doing a scaling dance. I made the leaders and the directors of oil and gas company dance on the floor, right? The scale dance. So he asked me, Sunil, what if I get this shrewd, coachee who says the answer 0? Then I will say, that's a great opportunity for you to start. And everybody was stunned, like, wow, loud that also you can turn around now. So if people think that they are smart, we must know how to maneuver it lah. So if they say they are only at a 2, that's good. You have already reached a 2 and that's a good platform to start now. What has helped you to get already to a 2? See, so psychologically you are emphasizing and focusing on what is working, not the 8 which is not working. Nampak tak? Okay, so it comes in a patch of 3. Fantastic. Yeah.
I noticed that I actually mentioned before, like I think you accidentally slip in suggesting questions because in your head you think that is what you should be choosing.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
Correct. Okay, so avoid.
And I see that in the beginning you were actually very focused on the goal and what is important to that person, but midway
Kinda lost it.
when you were paraphrasing more, then you became very focused on the problem. That is why you lost. I think
Yeah, I think you're right.
we started with the goal, yeah, and then after that.
Came to a point where I kind of like, okay, how do I
Became a
proceed
mentor.
further? What do I say further? Yeah. It takes time to reverse the thinking.
Yeah, but I also have a question, right? So
Sure.
a lot of times we want to understand that person better. That's why we ask clarifying questions or we paraphrase. But at the same time, when we're paraphrasing so much, we get drowned into their story, and it's very hard for us to get back to the objective of understanding the goal.
That is why you must be extremely mindful of the place and notice where the conversation is going. As long as the conversation remains in quadrant 1, 2, strengths and then action plan, you're okay. The moment it goes otherwise, you then notice that you are already creating trouble for yourself. Yeah. Alright? Good. Let's give them a big round of applause. Thank you so much. Alright? Like I said, this is where you will learn. See, it appears very easy when I'm having the conversation and sharing knowledge with you, kan? Tapi when you come here and do it, then it's slightly different. Of course, the pressure is very high on that seat.
Thank you very much for understanding that.
Been there, done that, I was even kicked out of the class,
I don't believe.
just to, I was. So when I was going for my professional certified coach exam,